older men in general is nothing to them.
Right. It's
Right? But
nothing.
when it comes to black men enjoying the pleasures of young women, no, you can't have it. Go get you a goddamn what's her name? Tracy Ross. You're supposed to date age appropriate. But
You see, now in case you guys your screen is not the color's incorrect, Coach Greg happens to be a black man explaining to you guys what it is I've been saying for the longest time. They expect people, listen to me. Listen to me. Black men should be supporting Shannon. You want to know why? Because they consider you guys the shrimp of the ocean, the pigs of the land. They feel you should be cleaning up everybody else's dirty mess. You should be clean. You should be eating the pigs, the porks, the shrimps of the ocean, which is the people who eat the shit. You're supposed to get the bottom. You're not privy to dealing with the high caliber or women of other ethnicity groups. The people. I'm gonna break it down a little further in a minute.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen.
Like always, man, welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast in association with True Hall of Fame Builds. I'm your host, Michael May, and today I'm gonna let the big dog, Coach Greg Adams, only reiterate. People, I'm gonna say this again. I know it bothers you guys to hear the truth, but I'm gonna let Coach Greg Adams do the job. Kevin Samuels tried to tell you, forget his name. Coach is gonna tell you again. Donovan Sharp. People, we've been trying to tell you this for the longest time. People, the black culture is always, y'all are 1,000 years behind. Listen, you still got people in 2025 talking about reparations and they ain't never been a slave a day in their life. Some of y'all are living in slave situations because y'all choosing to be slaves. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. Some of y'all guys, let me give you an example. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. He always says it. If you have the means to get you and your family out of the projects, but you choose to stay there, that's abuse. You should lose your kids. I think your wife should leave you too. I think you a piece of trash. But anyway, hear me out. The black community always is behind. And the reason why I like to use the black figures in the community to say certain things, because some of you guys feel, oh, because I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican, I can't really speak on certain things. But even though being Dominican is black, but you guys wouldn't understand that because you guys, I can only reach you to your highest level of understanding, and clearly it ain't that high. But anyway, I want you to listen to what Coach is gonna say. This is Coach speaking on Bill Belichick's 24-year-old girlfriend. I was the first person to attack this video when it first came out last night, and I dropped the video immediately. I want you to peep this. Listen to what Coach says, because then after this we're gonna dive in. Because I'm not going to be long. These are my little short form videos. But I want you to hear what he's going to say. Listen.
individuals.
Oh, my bad. Where my man is. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, turn notifications. Yeah, I know. Do all that. Get the business out of the way. Yeah, and tonight I ain't wearing no glasses. I'm trying to take a little break. Because I know I always wear my blue light glasses. Because watching these screens all day could be it could be a handful.
And you guys know what's going on here. Bill Belichick's in a relationship with a younger woman. He is 72, I believe, and she is 24.
Let's listen. 72 and 24. The outrage for Bill Belichick is not there, but it is for Shannon. But I'm gonna let Coach explain to you why. Fellas, I'm going to let Coach explain to you why this is, because the black community, they're in denial. But let's
Okay. She is a former Miss USA pageant winner. I believe she was Miss Maine or in the Miss Maine pageant. So there she is. I guess if she's a pageant winner, she's somewhat attractive, but I would classify her as an apex predator. You know, she looks more Millie Mouth to me. All right, she Millie in the mouth, ass bitch. But she is a pageant girl.
she's all right.
That's her background. She's Miss Hancock USA. Hancock. All right, yeah, Hancock.
I mean, she is in a pageant, so.
And she is not what you would call a submissive. I think she's a dominant. All right, she's a dom. And she's a very assertive apex predator. All right, so she's 24. Now, you guys know the dynamic between people that look at older men, younger women. It is somewhat taboo. Not as taboo on the white side as it is the black side.
Listen.
Black people hate age gaps. All right, they'll threaten your physical harm for an age gap.
Did you not hear me say this? I've been saying this for almost 2 years. Black people hate age gap dating. But I'm gonna let Coach cook.
Right, they'll be like, I'll kill you if you come see my daughter or my cousin or niece. But the whole hood is falling apart.
Right.
And if you're a black man with a young white woman, it is even more taboo. All right.
Yep.
But they'll tell you there's no business for a man 55 to be with a 19 or 20-year-old.
Now, you heard what he just said. You see? Now, you guys do know every culture there's age gap dating. But what they don't want to say is, and this is what makes me laugh about the black people. It's okay for black women to date younger white guys, younger men. But when it's a black guy dating a younger woman, especially a white younger woman, it's an outrage. Cause they don't. I'm gonna dive into this. Hold up.
Yeah, he's 72. They damn near got a 50-year age gap. The white community is like, well, normal shit.
Right, normal shit. It's normal.
So they're not as taboo when it comes to this. In fact, there's a clip that I could play to actually prove this. White women and older white men and older men in general is nothing to them.
Right, it's nothing.
But when it comes to black men enjoying the pleasures of young women, no, you can't have it. Go get you a goddamn, what's her name? Tracy Ross. You're supposed to date age appropriate. But
you see, now in case you guys your screen is not the color's incorrect. Coach Greg happens to be a black man explaining to you guys what it is I've been saying for the longest time. They expect people, listen to me. Listen to me. Black men should be supporting Shannon. You want to know why? Because they consider you guys the shrimp of the ocean, the pigs of the land. They feel you should be cleaning up everybody else's dirty mess. You should be clean. You should be eating the pigs, the porks, the shrimps of the ocean, which is the people who eat the shit. You're supposed to get the bottom. You're not privy to dealing with the high caliber or women of other ethnicity groups. People, I'm gonna break it down a little further in a minute. Let me
video.
And I'm gonna like me today.
Around the internet of this relationship that people find curious. Why is this not doing? Hold on, let me refresh this shit. Because for some reason.
That's the.
Okay, so here she is right there. She definitely a beanpole, flat back pancakes. And for those who don't know, Bill Belichick is the former coach of the New England Patriots with Tom Brady. And now he's the head coach at the University of North Carolina. So he's a college head coach.
Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like
and you
is
shouldn't.
best for me and what's right.
And you shouldn't.
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
It's a topic neither one of them is comfortable commenting on.
That's the.
Jordan was a constant.
Okay, so you hear that. She says, we're not going to talk about this. We're going to talk about what her role is with Bill Belichick. But let me play this video here for people that know about white women, and particularly their culture and them dating older men.
Watch.
It's not as taboo. This is a woman here in looks like the 80s. Her name is Adrienne Barbaro.
Now you know who this is. You should know.
She's with Johnny Carson. Listen to the conversation here. What she says about dating older men.
I could have a daughter as old as you are, and that really kind of, in a way, makes me sad. Because you have to be in your early 20s.
Oh, you dear. That's lovely.
Middle 20s?
Look at the women back then.
I'm 28.
Well, I could still be your father.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Be my lover.
What?
You could be my lover.
What the heck? You can see.
All right, he's shuffling right now.
Yep.
I only say that because I've had them who are old enough to be my father. That's why I say.
Really?
Oh, I love older men.
Well.
All right, so just right. So as you can see, all right, as you can see, he's like just right. So as you can see, when it comes to white women, them dating older men is par for the course. All right, they all experience it. They go through it. They go through a phase. It is not taboo to them. This is even going back to the 80s and going back further. Age gap is not really taboo with white women, especially attractive white women.
Right.
Attractive white women, or what you would call semi-marginal to attractive white women that are in entertainment, acting, any of these levels, they want to date up and mate it. It's no problem with them. They do it for a long time. They've been doing it for many, many years. It's not taboo at all. So if you meet a white woman, the likelihood that she dated an older guy is highly likely.
Right.
If you deal with a woman from the Caribbean, a black Caribbean woman, the likelihood that she dated an old white man is highly likely.
Right.
All right. So it's not a big thing. If she has a daughter, and the daughter is a descendant of a Caribbean black woman and an old white man, that woman will date older guys easily.
Right.
All right. But with black people, it's a problem. And then when black men date a white woman, it's a problem. All right. So you see the dynamics here.
Now I'm gonna stop him here. So Kevin Samuels, because I can't play his videos because they flag us. For those who remember, Kevin Samuels said, "You men gotta stop throwing your Johnson down the gutter." The problem is this. You want to know, fellas? I've been having this conversation for a while. You want to know why? White people, Chinese people, Asian people, shit, even some Spanish people, they don't want their daughters with you black guys, cause you black guys will deal with the bottom. You guys love low-hanging fruit. You will see a overweight, super cankles freaking falling out of her shoe, and because she has so much fat on her ass, oh, she thick. Nah, she just big boned. There's no, stop the big bone shit. Stop it. You guys are notorious for cleaning up other people's mess. And this is the reason why. And now mind you, Kevin said this. Y'all have to raise your standards as men because they hold the fire to you worse. Now, Donovan and plenty other guys have said this. People think, oh, I did a whole video. If you guys want to see it, let me know. I could pin it. I'll pin it on my page. People, listen to me. when other cultures see, there's a saying, once you go black, you won't go back. No. When the real definition, Donovan broke this down with Michael Stanton, whatever, the Vegas guy. What happens is this, and Myron broke this down too. It's not once you go black, she won't go back. It's she can't go back. Because they understand that most black men will sleep with anything. You'll deal with, and I've seen men deal with super overweight white women, and fellas, I told you guys, stop falling for the propaganda. The women, they love us. They just, fellas, the women that love you are the leftover women. The fat, overweight white women. The Asian chicks that already got 3 kids by 2 baby dad. You guys are getting the dumpster. You getting the dumpster juice chicks. You getting the chicks that was thrown in the garbage. Like, fellas. So y'all guys begin. They all love us. But then when they look at your women, like ready, when they like this guy from the No Fugazi podcast, where he took all this high value shit, and he's dating and married and having kids with a single mom. Because this is what black guys tend to do. You clean up the messes of the rest of the community. You are the pigs. You are the shrimp of the world. This is what they think of you. But until you guys start to stand up and raise your standards, this is where it's gonna be. So now that Shannon got himself a nice little piece of, you know what I'm saying? Look, it is what, but see, but like Coach Greg said, the black community, they want to shame him. You should get you, cause black women feel these black successful men belong to them. That's why they're like, good for you. But you know what? White women been doing this their whole life. White men been doing it. Fellas, hear me out. Y'all niggas get excited about the passport bros. Listen, I'm gonna show you this video of this one wealthy super white man who's like, passport bros? Bro, we've been traveling to other countries, sleeping with these women for years. See, but you guys, passport bros, look what we're doing. We're leveling up. They've been leveling up. Once again, you're the shrimp. You're the shrimp of the world. You're the pigs. You clean up everybody's mess, and then because it's a white woman that likes you, an Asian woman that likes you, you think that you're getting the top. Fellas, you're getting the women that if their community loved them and wanted them, they would have stood with their own. But because their community doesn't want them, they want you, and they try to big you up. Like, we love black guys, and I've done videos on this. Fellas, stop kidding yourselves. Fellas, go out there and date whoever you want to date. I don't care. As long as she's of age. Now, I will say this. Because Coach Greg goes into it a little further down, and it goes too long. I want to try to keep it as short as possible. Hear me. The only thing about Bill Belichick, and here's the problem. Here's another stereotype that the black community has to work on. Fellas, Kevin Samuels was warning you about this. Here's the problem. Bill Belichick, you can tell that 24-year-old white girl, she loved that man. You could tell no one bat an eye when Celine Dion was dating this older. You could tell these women were invested into their man. These guys were invested in making their young woman into something. But when it comes to the black community, the problem is this. Y'all dirty dick Rodney niggas, you think that it's cool just to run around and just fuck all these chicks and bang, 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 bang. And then you don't clean up the stereotype. So ready? Bill Belichick wasn't hiding. Shannon was hiding. Why did you hide it? Why? Because you knew the black community would crucify you. But guess what? And especially you dating a white woman, it's a problem. So he knew, rather than having some balls, like I always tell you guys to grow. And listen, fellas, it is what it is, fellas. It is what it is. Y'all are in denial to what's really happening and what's really going on in today's world. And the black community is so far behind. They're so far behind. And this is the reason why y'all guys can't come to terms with actual reality, with what's actually happening before your eyes. And this is y'all fault. It is what it is. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Michael May, True Hall of Famers. I appreciate y'all guys showing up, showing out, showing love. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. I see y'all on the flip side. 1.